Bitcoin is going to zero. Zero. You heard it here first. Bitcoin is going to zero.
Thank you for that, girl. All right, so no, it was. Thank you for that. Top guys, welcome. Seems like we do have our. Thank you for that, girl. Really appreciate it. All right, so I was telling you guys that we right now on the peninsula, Yucatan Peninsula, there is no power in the whole peninsula. I don't know what blew up. I don't know what the heck is going on. All right, now 1111, perfect. There we go. Perfect. Thank you guys. So I'm gonna be trying to save as much power as I can, and that's why you see that I have no studio lights, right? That's what's a little junky. I'm just trying to use my monitors to have as much brightness I can, because studio lights, oh boy, that they do consume some power in here. All right, so other than that, what is it? Your face when you notice not out. Yeah, but dude, I know. Thank you so much, Gary, for that. So I was telling you guys that I have a backup power battery house, but it only lasts so long, right? Therefore, and also a little notice here that we are around 38-40 degrees Celsius in here. And believe me, at night, you don't want to go to, I mean, unless you like to sleep in a sauna, you want to use an AC at night. All right, so that's what I'm trying to do here, save for the night. So no gaming session tonight, guys. Very sorry about that, but I need to prioritize either power for the rest of the night or gaming. This time will have to be power. All right, guys, so let's go check out the charts, because it's gonna be just a 15-minute session. Really appreciate that you guys stop here around. And if you see anybody asking, please let them know that well, it was a very short session. All right, so let's go take a look at the charts. Gare says, hey bro, I have a soul short and I'm worried about it. Yes, we're gonna be going over that. I'm gonna be trying to, in fact, let's get started here, right? So it was it was a link. No, where was it? Bitcoin, XBT. Come on, I knew I have hype. All right, Hyperliquid. All right, we have the short of Hyperliquid, right? Might be a very close to what we're looking for in here, or what's happening here, right? Okay, so this is the thing. We are right now on the water. but we kind of like knew this could be happening. All right, coming up to the next area of resistance. That's why we went quarter entry here and quarter entry right here at 46,039. This is gonna be almost exactly the same as Solana, but I'm also gonna go over Solana. All right, what's going to happen with Bitcoin, because Bitcoin is going to be leading the way. Let's go check that out. All right, Bitcoin's still bearish. All right, Bitcoin's still bearish. If we throw, and let me hide most of this stuff in here, right? And let me get rid of this. By the way, we still hold this long, but let's just get rid of the rest of the lines. All right, it actually played out very nicely. Let me get this out of the way. Perfect. So I am expecting that maybe, because we have a trend line in here, right? At the best case scenario, we go find the 111 zone, all right? Previous lows. Maybe we have a Friday, Saturday pump all the way to 111. But I am actually expecting a big dump Sunday night. Okay, actually, Alex called it out also on the what was that, on ChartPrime's morning session. All right, just letting you guys know what's going on there. And well, then we need to be prepared for whatever is coming. I think they're gonna try to get us. All right, so let's go back. All right, now that we understand that we could and go hit the previous lows, those previous lows at a 111. Let's go check out this one here. We're gonna keep it open. We're gonna follow the plan. All right, and that's gonna be it for hyper liquid. Let's go check out and I got it right here, Solana. So let's go check out Solana. In fact, you know what, I got it right here. Or should I be going for the other one? All right, let's open it up. Perfect. And Solana, we were also looking, there we go, for a range. Therefore, on this range, well, we were looking also for a short. Nonetheless, remember, we still have this beautiful shorty here that we took on the 30 minutes. All right, and it's still being profitable. Remember, this is a 1/4 of a short, and that's it. Garrett, this is my question. Is this the short that you have open? Is it our short? Like all the way from here? If so, take 50% out right now. All right, and move your stop to entry, let it go. I mean, not let it go, hold it. All right, if it's another short, right, maybe you're looking for a short on our previous resistance right here, our previous support 203, right? Or if you're even lower in the short, consider just holding it to your stop loss. I know you may not like it, okay, but here's the thing. Let me just scoop this over for a little second. All right, let me get rid of a couple of stuff in here, and we're gonna be doing now a 30 minutes analysis and a 4 hours analysis. All right, because I want to go over this in detail. So we have a double bottom. Perfect. That is a bottoming pattern. We have a breakout of the trend line. Perfect. It's not about you breakout. It's about to retest, right? Again, it's not about the breakout. It's about the retest. Hey, Olga, what's up, Olga? How did you made it? Let me know. I'm so excited to see you around. Hopefully you have made it great out of that trade. Let me know, please, how that played out. If you can remind me what was the trade, maybe we can go visit this out. I don't quite remember what was the asset, but if you let me know, we can go check that out. But hopefully you made it on profit. Not 100% sure, but we'll see how that goes. All right. So right here on Solana, we have a buy signal right here, but also we had a reversal. Let's go check out, and remember, we can grab these videos from my own YouTube channel, my private YouTube channel, which is the same one as, I mean, it's just have ChartPrime content, right? So it's a thing on ChartPrime. So you go here, all right? You go to what is it? Additional content. Inside additional content, you go important classes, and important classes you go all the way up. All right. So all of this just to show you where you can locate that class. If not, you just go to like the DLC guy YouTube thing, right? It's just the one that I use as a drive for ChartPrime. All right. And here's the thing. Look at number 2. Breakout flag retest continuation. All right, number 2 on our reversals. Let's go check that out right here. Look at your reversal, breakout of your support, Reversal. Perfect. And previous resistance becomes new support, and off we go. All right. Here's the thing. Where is our next resistance? Our next resistance, it is, and you might not like this, all right? It is right here at 209, okay? Which means we can still push through here. And remember, as always, we don't long the buy signal. We buy the retracement. But also, we are right there breaking that dynamic reactor, and we are above our zero line on the 30 minutes. We're gonna be taking a look at how is that looking on the 4 hours. But so far, we have a little bit of money flow rushing in. Our volumetric is solid, and our power bar is also solid. It hasn't ringed or showed us the very bright spot, or right now we are in a very bright spot, but we start need to see a little bit of that either burned out or lesser or darker spot. All right, when we start seeing that darker spot, well, then we can be looking for that retracement. Important, we can retrace from right now. All right, why? Because we are resistance. All right, so right here you got me into a pickle because we are right there on the dynamic reactor, and for me dynamic reactor is a resistance. But I also see my oscillator. I'm in green. I have the strength. I'm above the zero line, right? I am still green, and well, then I have my buy signal. So all of that is telling me, you know what? Yes, we can't retrace from right now, but most likely we might gonna be trying to make a push. All right, so maybe a push, retracement back to the zero line, to the dynamic reactor. I'm sorry, to the dynamic reactor, and then we need to do the analysis once again, because I believe that this on Sunday is gonna be a fake out and then a continuation downwards. So let me see. Not new short from 203 and order for 206. So 203. All right, got it. So you are an order of 203. 203. Oh, all right. I see. All right. So you are basically on it, right? You're basically on it. All right. So I would say, if you are basically on the 103, all right, or was it 10300? Would that be somewhere right here, slightly below, slightly underwater? Consider just waiting for 1 or 2 candles to push back down and take out 50% out at zero. All right, if you're worried, that means that you might be using either too much leverage that you cannot right now change, or too much money that you might be able to change right now by lowering 50% out, right? What if you just take profit and the thing dies? You are buying your piece, your inner piece, all right? And for me, sometimes being able to sleep well, that is more than worth it, all right? Sometimes I rather just to lower my exposure to be concentrated on what I need to be concentrated, right? Again, you're not closing your short, you're just restructuring your wallet based on the position that you took, all right? So consider that. Hey, username OC is my best friend. Absolutely, my friend. Popping into the show for some love. Thank you very much, my friend. Really appreciate it. There we go. Thank you. Username. Really appreciate it, my friend. Olga AERO. I caught a bit off and still driving it underwater. How big are my odds that will come to? All right, let's go take a look at that. And that's going to be the last trade that we're going to be looking into, because I need to run. Once again, I'm just watching the percentage of my battery being dropping here, and I have a threshold. All right, so let's go take a look at that. So it was AERO, right? AERO. And I think we got it right here at the bottom. I think you got a chance. Just to have, look at that. Look at that. Come on. It's actually going amazing. It's going amazing. It's actually just doing what we predicted. Look at that. At your 0.98. There we go. Look at that. Entry points. You guys, by the way, if you, by any chance, you guys took that long. I didn't, but look at this. Higher low. You see, remember that we were talking about that higher low? That was your best case scenario, right? Even better case scenario. And then breaking your trend line, going up, breaking your dynamic reactor. You're set for a long right here. I don't know if you're going to make it to zero. Right? I don't know if you're gonna make it to your entry point, but let's bring up the resistances. Right now, I think you're gonna make it to 1009, all right, 1009. But other than that, man, I'm pretty proud of myself right now. Look at that. All right, we call that for a couple of days. It was actually a pretty long day, isn't it? Wasn't it? It was 2 days, right? So we were able to predict up to 2 days. That's pretty good. So let's get it. All right. Just be careful with this one. Remember, try to get as much as you can out, right? And leave a little bit. Lead at 25% into that position, I would say. Just in case you're actually on profits, you go somewhere in here, and that's where you close it. Okay? Losing that 25% of your original position in case this goes lower, it's not a big deal. It will cover your stop loss, all right? Again, not financial advice. That's what I would do, right? I mean, kind of like I'm always hopeful, right? And unless I see a very dramatic signal that, hey, this is capped and this is not keep going upwards, when I close it. But yeah, I mean, that's what I would do. Hobby Horizon, what's up? PC plus fun because overheat. Oh, I see. Appreciate much. Be aware of device might face problems. What am I missing? Hobby Horizon. All right, guys. I need to go. I'm watching my battery right now, and the percentage is not extremely low, but honey, how? All right, 90 something. Still lower. All right, 80 something. All right. So we still need that 80 something. So we're hitting thresholds. So maybe somewhere around, I don't know, 4 a.m. we run out of power. That's fine because we start producing at 6 a.m. So not much without power. All right. Just in the worst case scenario that we don't get power back throughout the night. So just being prepared. All right, guys. So that's going to be for me. Hey, Echo Power, brother. Oh, I knew it. All right. I didn't know that it was you. All right. I need to make sure that I mentioned that. I didn't know it was you. But I knew, like, hey, man, this guy actually kind of like writes, writes a little similar. I knew it. I knew I've seen that style somewhere. Object power reconnection soon. Thank you, my friend. Really appreciate it. Although I'm pretty much covered. I am able, without live streaming, I'm able to survive the whole night with bad batteries, and then throughout the day produce almost double as my needs on my house and my batteries at the same time. So the only thing that I need is to produce more. I mean, get more batteries. But dude, those are expensive. Alexandra G, I saw your DM. Yes, please. That will be freaking fantastic. Really phenomenal. I mean, if you can, that'll be a fantastic. I have no words. That'll be great. Thank you very much. I mean, I've been like crazy today with the storm, battery stuff, going back and forth, a couple of things in ChartPrime. But yes, please, if you are able to, I would really, really appreciate it, my friend. So other than that, guys, let's roll the outro because I'm running out of battery and I just can't shut up. So, guys, thank you so much for joining. And as always, see you guys this time on Monday.
Bitcoin is going to zero. You heard it here first. Bitcoin is going to zero. You heard it here first. Bitcoin is going to zero.